Hello and welcome, guys. Today we'll be discussing the top 5 things that, in my opinion, need to be in Bloodborne 2. Number 5. First up, I just want to get this out of the way, as this has been a long running complaint since before the game was even out. We could do with a little more weapon diversity. Now, I understand that due to the nature of the trick weapons, that it's harder to have a lot of weapon diversity without it getting repetitive. And I also understand that, for the most part, each trick weapon is indicative of an entire class of weapons in, say, Dark Souls. But I mean, the way it is, when you have Ludwig's Holy Blade, you have essentially a great sword that is comprised of the best animations from every blade in a typical greatsword class. So I know they're a little limited as far as that scope goes. So I'm not expecting it to ever reach the levels of Souls, but I do think it could be improved upon a tad bit. Number 4. Next, I want to see more fleshed out NPCs, just to make it seem more like a living, breathing world, per se. Yes, I mean, we have Alfred and we have Eileen, but their side quests are really short. And it seems that by the time you even get into the second leg of their side quest, it's over. I mean, Alfred has 2 or 3 encounters, and the same goes for Eileen. And then that's it. You don't feel like they're on their own journey beside you like we do in the Souls games. I mean, you meet Onion Bro all over the place, and each time you meet him, you feel like he's on his own journey. He's living and existing in this world alongside you. Same with Solaire. Same with all of them, except for Crestbro. But that's because Crestbro has yielded to his fate, which is ultimately the fate of all of us. But I digress. I just feel that the Bloodborne NPCs are missing a certain, forgive the pun, humanity to them. Despite them being NPCs, I felt a sense of camaraderie with Onion Bro and Solaire during my Dark Souls playthrough. I felt like they were going through the same trials and tribulations as I was. Number 3. Another thing I'd like to add is being able to level up anywhere, or at least at the lamppost again, taking more cues from Dark Souls. You see, with Demon Souls, we did have to go back to the hub to level up, but it worked due to the nature of the environment. I mean, if you were going anywhere outside of your given locale, you had to warp back to the Nexus. But in Bloodborne, it's an open world, you can literally run anywhere. I'm also going to couple this with the fact that you should be able to warp from any lamppost once you unlock it. So this one is a little dual-sided. Forcing us to go back to the Hunter's Dream is a waste of time. Number 2. After that, I want to see a designated PvP area. We need another forest area from Dark Souls 1. Yet again, I'm always coming back to Dark Souls 1. I loved hanging out in the forest. It was just a chill spot. A lot of times, we didn't even PvP. We just hung out in the forest, gestured, played out different scenarios, role-played. I mean, there was a whole other layer to the game within that multiplayer mechanic. And the forest was just that easy chill spot to always connect with people. Not to mention the way it was designed, being able to fight either Forest Bros or Dark Wraiths, and having them able to fight each other. And then you could also have free-for-alls, team battles, handicap matches. The way it was implemented was just so seamless and fun. And then the layout of the forest was awesome too, man. It was just so dense. Number 1. And lastly, we need forced invasions in Bloodborne 2. Coming straight out of the Dawn of Souls. I mean, we've had it since Demon Souls. We've had it from the start. Why take it away now? I mean, they have an option to play on offline mode. You don't need to unplug your modem or router anymore. That was one of the big features that led the Souls games to being as highly regarded as they are. It was new, it was innovative, it was great. Souls wouldn't be what they are today if it wasn't for that mechanic, because it added to the oppressive nature of the world and the overall game experience. Just to wrap it up, I love Bloodborne, but I think 1 and 2 on the list are the only things keeping it from reaching Dark Souls status, in my opinion. If any of you have been following this channel, you know Dark Souls 1 is my favorite game in the series. Looking back on this list, it really amazes me that all the features I want to see in Bloodborne 2 are all features that have already existed in previous games made by the same creator, made by the same team. It's not like it's hard for them to do. I mean, they've done it before, to what I believe to be an overall positive feedback. So it's weird to see that they've seemingly deliberately taken a step backwards during the development process of Bloodborne. Because honestly, To me, not having forced invasions and not having a dedicated PvP area hurts the replay value of the game. I see what they were going for with the whole Bell Maiden scenario, but it's just not as good as what they already had. Props to them for having the balls to try something new, but don't fix what ain't broke. That's about it for the top 5 things that need to be in Bloodborne 2. If you enjoyed this vid, please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see in Bloodborne 2, and let me know if you disagree with anything in this list. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.